These people are heading for Athens and a perilous trek on foot across the Balkans. But right now they're relieved that they've crossed dangerous waters from Turkey in these rubber dinghies. Most are refugees, needing international protection from the war in Syria or the perils they face at home. Still waiting for his travel documents is Afghan Faisal Alizadeh. He paid the price of working as an interpreter for US coalition forces by being hunted down by the resurgent Taliban.
Remember last day when the Taliban they came, they shoot bullets in front of my home and they put the ladder on my door. When my dad got the ladder, my dad told me, cause of you, I told you don't work with these guys, and you have worked with these guys, cause of you my life, my family life is in risk. Take that money and get out of Afghanistan. Go wherever you want to go. Don't come back in my home.
Faisal has waited for 2 years for an American visa. He can wait no more and is asking for protection in Europe. But the process for him and thousands more who arrive daily is bureaucratic and slow. This camp, built for 1,500, is overrun by more than twice that many. They now spill over barbed wire fences into the surrounding olive groves. There's no running water, nothing to eat, and nowhere to sit down. Only children manage to escape briefly from these daily realities. This is Greece's first EU hotspot where new arrivals are screened. There's room for about 10,000 people in camps like these across the country. But Greece has now been forced to raise that capacity to 50,000, most of it in government-built temporary shelters, the remainder in private housing. The reason is that Eastern European countries are overwhelmed by the convoys of thousands, prompting some to shut their borders. Greek Migration Minister Yannis Mouzalas says European leaders were pressing Greece to do even more.
Instead of the 60,000 hospitality positions in one camp that they were asking of us, and which in reality would be more like a concentration camp, we succeeded to get approval for 20,000 places of temporary residence with subsidized rents.
The greater the surge in refugees trying to beat the onset of winter, the greater the risk to free movement.